Tonight, I'm going to talk a short introduction on the Buddhist point of view of human reality and death and bardo, something like that.
You say the bardo?
Now, the Buddhism has explanation about of human quality, very higher, human quality. We have explanation, right? Communicating?
Yeah, right.
All right. Especially that human being have the quality of intuition and intellectual intelligence. And the Buddhist point of view, that the human being is different than all process of vegetable growing. It has, each of us, human being, has long history, long development, particularly individual human consciousness. Buddhism, we explained the fundamental nature of human consciousness has pure quality, and it has the clarity quality, existent fundamentally. And also, we have to recognize that the nucleus of human being is the human consciousness, not the human bone and the blood body. And also, recognizing pleasurable life or miserable life is interpretation of your consciousness. If you interpreted that your life is miserable, it becomes miserable. So this root is that the human problem is made by the part of human mind. It's not made by God or Buddha. Or since we are capable to mess our life, to confuse our life, same time we are capable that we can solve our problem. That wrong thinking that my problem is like universe and embracing sky and space, everything. Until I not destroy the sun and the moon, I cannot solve my problem. That's a wrong thinking. All of us should recognize that we are the responsible to solve our problem. We are the responsible all our actions of body, speech, and mind. We cannot blame any other. Well, concerning human problem in our life, most of them are intellectual problems, rational problems. Of course, there are intuition problems. The root of there is intuition problem, but most of them are emotionally disturbed, anxiety, all our life. We think that the big problem in our life is the intellectual problem. When you born baby, you don't have political problem, do you? And consider in your mind. I'm talking about in your mind, there is no political problem.
Mm-hmm.
When you are baby time, in your mind, there's no economic problem. There's no society problem. Because no, you are not ready, you are not mature to, ego conflict, to intellect. Then, when you are baby time, you don't have religious conflict, religious dissatisfaction, philosophical conflict, racism conflict. So therefore, what I'm saying is, you are a baby. You don't have those kind of intellectual problems. So that you grow. You intellect. What is society? Who I am? What I should be identified? What is my archetype significant? Ego want some way to identify, to hold one thing, grasp away. Cannot be natural. So that's why we are completely artificial, and that way we confuse and we are dissatisfied. So you can see, modern world, human problem is most of them we are conflicting relationship each other. Okay, men trouble with the women, women trouble with the men. All this comes from intellectual game, not the intuitive. So your intellectual concepts to build up. This is my best. This is my best, grasping object. If I don't have this, I better to kill myself. These things are not reality for me. Only this one is my reality for me. So you made already your intellectual concept here. So you're killing yourself. So you can see human intellectual problem is so unnatural, so artificial, so unrealistic, nothing to do with reality. Especially, we are deluded. And at the same time, I describing this apple is this, that, this, quality, fantastic, good color, red, therefore I like. All these things, all things you're describing, such exaggerated way. That's why you end up sick, sick mind. Okay, because fundamentally, it's fantasy. You're keeping fantasy projection on this airport, and this makes okay miserable and dissatisfied with the object. Oh, so that's why Buddhist point of view, that we are capable to examine our own mind.
Du point de vue,
Is it positive thinking or negative thinking? It is fantasy projection or not? We are capable. So that's why you heard Buddhism, Buddha. Buddha means the total developed one. Total developed one. So each of us, we have potentially to develop ourselves, okay, and can eradicate all the polluted thought. Oh, that's why we thinking to copy into the society, try to be intelligent, how to take advantage in the society, how to take advantage of the contrary each other. All those are basically intellectual and artificial and grasping, wanted. And this way we end up with a miserable. Especially modern world. In order to copy into the society, everybody try to be intellect. Everybody try to be intelligent. You understand? Many times one becomes extreme and becomes miserable, out of control. So if you build up, you build up huge fantasy to build yourself, then certain point you cannot cope that fantasy situation. You are sunk into the ocean of your own fantasy world. You cannot, somehow, difficult. So that I suggest that before the tremendous, confusion, you slowly try to eliminate, situation of your confusion, so that then this way better. Be questionable that the intellectual life, good or bad, Buddhist point of view is questionable. Instead of rolling with the intellectual, one have to be analyzed. That you do have analytical, sort of discriminate some wisdom to analyze is worthwhile or not worthwhile. Okay. Reason why I say, our problem, our society problem, our world problem, individual problem, is something intellectual, the ego built up, is not really natural. The reason why I'm saying is you can see when you are born, baby, you don't have that problem. And then when you die, you don't have that problem. All right? Before you die,
right.
You don't have that problem. That's why what the meditation, you heard, Tibetan Buddhism has meditation. Meditation, what meditation does is, To see, clear, what is going on, conventional, superficial, ego conflict, what's going on, one can see. That is the purpose of meditation. What meditation does is the access, moment when you meditate, access to go beyond your emotion, ego conflict, the moment. And then you can see outlooking as object, what's going on inside your mind. That's why, Buddhist point of view, that all human beings, we got problem daily. We got ego conflict problem, we have emotional problem, we have obsessive problem. We do have problem, but we are capable, access to go beyond that and see. We are capable. One should not think I'm pretty confused. So the total my nature is confused. I have no hope to release somewhere to make clear out. That's wrong attitude. Making this devaluation of the human quality. Buddhism is humanistic sort of scientific religion. Much accusation on the human problem and how to stop the human problem. You understand? Mm-hmm. Not emphasis on the Buddha and God. So that's why all of us, it's worthwhile to investigate our own reality of our own consciousness. Instead of ignoring and the emphasis on the only body, You understand? Mm-hmm. That is unhealthy, not balanced. Emphasis for the no this body, you understand, does not brings satisfaction. Satisfaction is in the consciousness, not in the bone, in the bloody body. Yeah. And also, the human consciousness is different than the physical body or brain. Now, concerning concerning the human life reality is we are capable. What I'm saying, we are capable to stop our problem. One should have a strong understanding that my problem is my baby. I have to solve the problem. Then this way you developed some kind of competence within you. Now, then how we understand? We have the wisdom. Every human being, we have intelligence, we have wisdom. Don't think human nature is totally ignorant. We do have wisdom. We do have love. We do have compassion. Don't think I am a completely angry person. I'm a completely hated person. I don't have love. I don't have wisdom. I don't have compassion. It's a completely nihilistic, attitude about your reality. So when you trust yourself, or confidence, some experience with your own wisdom and compassion, then beginning, you becomes more natural. You allow your intuition to develop. Now, intellectual is sometimes too much intellectual, the egotistic life is damage, intuition. Intuition is born with intuition. You understand? Not influenced by philosophy, by religions, by teachers, by environment. No, intuition is there. It has to be sort of instead of closet advantage, it's some here protected such way to allow to be functional. So, should recognize all these, our human problem is a we making problem ourselves. We should not blame to the society. We should not blame to our friend, father or mother. We shouldn't blame. Problem is you created. You are your creation of your own problem. You are your creation of your liberation. Now, then you can see now during the time death process, when we die naturally, all these concepts, you understand, your political concepts, your economic concepts, your society concepts, resistant concepts, capitalistic concepts, communist concepts, all this is naturally went into the space, disappear. Anyway, you think about it, any selfish attitude, anything you think about to take advantage of other people, any kind of, you think about your intelligence, how to take, I take advantage of Africa people, because they have a lot of ignorant, many things they don't know, so I take advantage. Okay, all this, selfish attitude, take advantage of other people. That time completely went into the peace. Not only time the death only. When you are sleeping, also the sleeping process going also this element of absorption, concept of absorption. There's the same process when we die naturally. So what I'm saying, even when we are sleeping, all your conflict of ego conflict, what I mentioned, everything also dissolved that time. That's why better sleep, then too much intellectual emotion and staging and angry and hatred. Because sleep time, naturally you went to natural state, fundamental state of consciousness. You went, without your intellect. Oh, that's why I'm sure most of people you heard that Buddhist tradition, people meditate morning get up. Because morning you get up, your concept, all these polluted concepts are disappear. So the little bit clear, little bit glimpse, every energy has some kind of build-up. You understand? So the sleep time they disappear little while. When you wake up, slowly again they are coming slowly, slowly coming. So at that time you meditate, you are more neutralized rather than extreme. So that when you want to contemplate, your concentration is much better than at the time distracted and sluggishness. Well, not only you meditate, if you are not a meditator, you are not great meditator. If you want something, think about it clear. Better to think about morning, my suggestion. Isn't it? Oh, anyway, Buddhist meditation does not mean only one point in the concentration. We have analytical checking on the reality also. However, all of us, very important to know that how our mind working daily, sleepy time how, death time how to work. It's very important to educate it. Oh, then you don't have fear. That dying is something horrible. It's like black hole. Dying is like black hole. Black hole, like when you reach there, this black hole suck you and eat somewhere.
Un trou noir.
Since we born, dying is designated.
Mourir.
We think dying is a big deal. It's like dying is a big deal, then losing job or losing girlfriend or boyfriend or wife or husband. That's the wrong attitude. And also, we think that the dying is always negative. That is your projection.
Projection.
Dying is better than this flower. Because this flower does not give you tremendous peace and blissful. It gives you something, but the death experience will give you tremendous bliss, tremendous peace. That is better than wife and husband and girlfriend, boyfriend, because they give you very little blissful. They cannot solve problem. They only solve the problem, emotion, anxiety problem, just moment, But the time death experience, total anxiety cut off, total emotion cut off. That moment, it's a long period. And that process, the natural dying, is very slow, actually, very slow. Each element, four element, or deterioration, we call absorption, anyway. decelerated, and slowly lead, or somehow internal, some kind of, or hallucinating visions, and externally, and also think, five aggregate, form, feeling, what is it? Sensation, discriminating, and all those things are eliminating. So, normally we think, seeing form is a fantastic pleasure. Sensation is fantastic, necessary sensation, isn't it? All we thinking is important and we grasp it as much possible, isn't it? So, you understand, Buddhism idea of detach with the sensory object, and you heard something, renunciation. It's a natural thing, It's so natural. So natural. Why? When you born baby, you are this much baby. You understand? You don't have, this kind of problem. You don't have, the attachment, all this society build up attachment with yourself. You don't have this sensory object, isn't it, that time? When you are mother's home, you are renounced already everything. You don't have anything, you don't have any one piece of grape you don't have. Communicate on.
Right.
When you are in mother's womb, this man, you don't have any, sensory outside object. You don't have any object to grasp on. That is that time already you renounce. Natural renunciation. So now, you have one car, this is not good enough. You have two cars, that's not good enough. That's not good enough, you need a board. One board not enough, you need a bigger board. You understand? And then it's sort of infinity, You understand?
Right.
Okay. So that is sort of dissatisfied. One have to realize something. You are born with the renounce, Renounce. Renounce doesn't mean you don't have. It's naturally, you don't have grasping. You don't have to worry about so much, You come sort of free. Then you build up so worry. Then you die, again, naturally renounce. So to be natural, Don't think East philosophy, renunciation, detach is something polluted, East idea,
Naturel.
So the satisfaction is not dependent on the material object. You understand? The satisfaction is something comes from simplicity. You understand? Doesn't matter. I'm not saying you are, I'm not jealousing you are a rich economy person, I'm jealousing you say you bad, I'm not saying you are bad. We do need simplicity to make satisfaction inside. I'm not jealousing your pleasure, your will. So the question is, why you dissatisfied? You always blame outside. This is not enough, this is not enough. That's not true. Something missing inside is one have to recognize. Now, of course, when I say detach means more easygoing. Detach does not mean, you totally renounce. Detach means you don't hang up tightly, You just make a little bit loose, instead of this way, uptight. You make a little bit loose, make understanding. My opinion, well, sus people, let's say, sus human being, can be, happy life. They're not necessarily they are now they give up their sus money. They can possess their money and they enjoy reasonably. You understand? And they feel some kind of appreciation, life appreciation, and look at some kind of simplicity, third world peoples, what they're doing, So then they appreciate it. Otherwise, you put your sus friend, you put there. You're so unhappy with your pleasure object,
I don't understand.
I say. I say something. I say appreciate, Sus pleasure, sus money, you appreciate, You appreciate this environment. I should enjoy, I should satisfy, I should enjoy. Think that way. Otherwise, you put all sus money here. You're unhappy with this object, Instead of making happy, all this wealthy makes you miserable. In other words, you understand now?
Right, yeah. On peut...
Understand. Buddhist psychology. Object make you satisfied. It comes from decision made your consciousness. Your consciousness made already decision. This makes me happy. This nice. Then you see with eyes. Oh, it's nice. Your consciousness makes decision. This is bad guy. So when you see, this is bad guy. Anyway, now the reason Tibetan Buddhism training human being and educated human being to understand the process of death, how come, and how to deal with the kind of cries of the illusion, vision coming. You deal, you identify, instead of you confuse it, you recognizing illusion as illusion, projection as projection, fantasy as fantasy. Then after the four elements disappears, and then still we have subtle consciousness. The subtle consciousness is still remaining without breathing. This breathing. Okay, so doctor, when you're not breathing, their interpretation is they're dead. So he can put it into the ask box. Okay. Now, Buddhist point of view, still, he's not breathing, but still he is alive. With the three vision. With three vision. So, we said, the white vision, red vision, or then black vision, then the clear light vision. So this four vision comes after the complete stop of breathing. And then meditators stay there many days or months is possible into that stage, clear light, blissful state. And in the touching universal reality, rather than, polluted. This explanation, of course, Western people have, interpretation. This is the Buddhist faith, This monk talk about his own faith, Nothing to do with this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the also human experience. Human experience. maybe not your experience. And I heard that one Frenchman. You heard one Frenchman.
Mm-hmm.
He's not religious man, but when he died, doctor told he dead already. So 2 hours he's dead, and he wrote his experience. His experience when he's dead. He wake up 2 hours. He wake up, so he experienced his life. That is a good example. He's not a believer. He doesn't have Buddhism, but they told he dead. He's dead. So during his death, whatever his experience, he wake up. Suddenly they told. Now, whether you believe or not, that process, that process as Buddhism. Easy way to understand is if you are aware the process of sleeping, then that is Buddhism. I think now all scientific mission check how to process, that process, the sleeping process, and how the emotion concepts are dissolving. Without Buddhist explanation, I believe they can analyze through the mission. So this example is you can easily relate that experience, that process. So I think maybe now we are time. All right. I think I'll not give you your time so much, and I'm sure I make you more confusing. So better we question answer. Okay.
Je pense que je ne vais pas prendre plus de votre temps. Someone says a human being is only able to know by comparing things. How would we know what is temperature if there would not be variation of temperature? So it seems necessary to have bad things in order to be able to appreciate good things. So it is probable that imperfection is a part of the perfection of the creation to which it permits movement. How do you consider possible to eliminate the bad and keep only the good? You understand?
Okay. One should not worry if there's no bad, how can there be good? The miserable thinking is the bad one. Of course, I agree that the miserable and the happy is still interdependent on vision. But you can see, some extent, you can eliminate, you are miserable, and generate more happy.
Mais
You can see.